right, I also want to talk about establishing a central point in the form of styles for our color system. As things become more and more complex, you just want to have this established. So let's go ahead and do that before we get too far along. So I've got a couple colors up here. I'm sure you're used to having these color blocks out and you use the eyedropper. I think that's pretty clever, but there's more clever ways to do this. All right, so I'm going to click on any color or any icon with that color that you want to save. So we're going to save this yellow. Well, let's save the blue first. We've been using that. So under fill, most properties have this little plus indicating that you can save them. You can save strokes, you can save effects, you can save grid. Almost anything over here you can kind of save as a style. Whoop, click the wrong guy here. I'm sorry, not that little plus. This little 4-quadrant thing here. And then you click the little plus. All right, so we click this little 4-quadrant thing to tell Figma, like, hey, we want to create a style. I'm going to click this plus. Now, normally people would say, okay, I'm going to name this blue. I'm going to name this primary because, down the line I might decide that I want to use a different color as a primary, and it's always a little weird if this turns out to be purple but the style name is called blue. You can give it further descriptions and definitions here. So we're going to create a style. Now that we have that, we can implement that via our library. Here it is here, right? And once again, the beautiful thing about that is if we go into primary and change this, all of the color, if you see all of those colors that I apply that to are centrally changed. So it's a very powerful thing. It takes a little discipline to implement. And I will help provide that discipline by making you do it. Okay, so we'll do that. Same for the yellow. Okay, I'm going to call this pop. Create style. So go ahead and do that. So we have those two colors in place.